Hello and welcome once again to the Young Entrepreneur Mindset Podcast. I am your host, Angel, and I am so thrilled, excited. I am happy, very happy today to be here on this platform because I'm going to have some special guests. But before we do that, and before we get to our guests, you already know that you can follow me on all the social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter. So there's my accounts there, and also, all the audio download will be available. Okay, for those of you who like to watch the podcast, listen to the podcast on the audio platforms such as Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, etc., Google, Apple Podcasts, all those. The audio will be downloaded there shortly after we finish this live stream. So, guys, with that being said, I'm extremely happy, man. I'm so happy because today I have some very, very special guests because they found me on Podmatch and they reached out to me and they offered to be on this platform today. And we separated this day and time because I want you guys to follow them. I want you to connect with this business. Okay. John John's Crazy Socks. Okay, I know you guys seen the post there and whatnot, and we are thrilled that they are going to be joining us. So please, guys, share this on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Also, subscribe to their channel too. Look them up. You're going to see the name. You're going to see this name all over. They've been around for a while, and they've been doing some great charity help and whatnot. So, guys, John and Mark are going to be with me today discussing about what they have found there. Their business called John's Crazy Socks. Now, this is not just about the business that we're going to talk about today, but the purpose, what's behind the business, right? Because John Crazy Socks is an internationally recognized social enterprise with a mission to spread happiness, and they do that all the time and show what people with differing abilities can do. And we'll be talking about that today. Now, their mission infuses all aspects of their business. Okay, more than half of their employees have a different ability. Their giving back program starts with a 5% pledge of profits to the Special Olympics, okay, and has raised over 450,000 of their charity partners and counting. They have attracted over 29,000 online five-star reviews and counting, okay? John's Crazy Socks has over 240,000 Facebook followers and 55,000 Instagram followers, okay? Plus, I want you to go ahead and click on there and follow them as well. Okay, let's keep adding to that number because this is a great cause that this business is running, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and welcome them because they are here today and we are going to have a lot of fun. And by the way, I want you guys to all comment below emojis, whatever, happy birthday, because it's John's birthday month. Okay, he's just like me. I don't celebrate just one day. We celebrate the whole month. Okay, so from February 1st all the way to the 28th, and on leap year on the 29th is his birthday. Actually, it's his birthday on the 11th, which is Friday. Is that correct, John?
That's right.
All right, Mark, how are you doing, sir? How are you doing today?
Life is good. Life
That
is
is
okay.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, John, Mark, for being here, and John. Thank you for this opportunity, Mark. I'm very thrilled to be here because looking and reading your bio and all the things that you guys do, it's great to see
Well,
father and son combo, right? To do this for this great cause. So, how are you
thank
guys? How
you.
how are you, John? How are you feeling, John? That it's your birthday month. Talk to me.
Um, it's very special. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Thank you.
So
Well,
You're
thank you
welcome.
for having us on, Angel.
I
I
really
mean,
appreciate
you're
it.
helping us. You're helping us with our mission. Tell our story.
Yes.
And your tribe is our tribe. We love entrepreneurs. We're
Thank you.
entrepreneurs. We love talking with other entrepreneurs.
Absolutely. And like I said, as a young entrepreneur. So here we have John as a young entrepreneur. He has not allowed anything to say that he cannot do it. You're achieving great things, John, and I know that you're inspiration and to many people, and that's why it's an honor and privilege to be here. I know that it's going to be a different type of podcast because like I said, behind John's crazy socks. First of all, let's talk to Mark. Mark, I want to talk a little about this so that people get to know who your background, your story. How was it you when you were growing up? What were your parents? What they taught you? What were their principles when they were raising you?
Well, let's see. I grew up in a devout Catholic family on Long Island. I was born in Queens, New York, but when I was a year old, they moved out to Long Island.
Right.
Okay.
Grew up in a family that prized education and hard work. One of the things, when I look back on myself as a kid, and I see the same thing in John, I was an entrepreneur from an early age. I didn't know it. I didn't have the language
Yeah.
to form it. But when I was in like sixth grade, I organized a baseball league in my neighborhood
Hmm.
because I had my father coached in Little League. I had the equipment, and it was I was born in the baby boom, so the neighborhood was teeming with kids. And every street, we got them to put together a team, and I scheduled games, and we'd go down to the local park and play games.
That's awesome.
When I got to high school, I organized a basketball league. It wasn't always for the right thing. I organized junior cut day. We had a great old time. They threw me out of the school for that, but you know,
Yeah, that's
um,
awesome. Wow.
and I had some good role models. I had two aunts of mine in particular, both of whom were nuns. Very much uh, showed me the way about doing for others and acting on your values. Um,
Mm.
I
Yeah.
had a demanding father who, if you were going to do something, you were going to do it well.
Mm.
And,
Nice.
no excuses, just get it done.
Yeah, there you go.
Those all had a big influence on me.
Right.
That's awesome. I got my shirt on too. No excuses. No excuses. Work harder. That's
Right?
right.
We talked about our response to the pandemic, but to paraphrase the movie, there's no crying in business.
Yeah, that's true.
Wherever you are, okay, now what do we do?
Hmm.
Now what comes next?
What's the solution to the problem? That's right. That's right, Mark. And Mark, now you after you when did you guys form this John's Crazy Socks? What was the theme behind? Like, what was the idea behind it?
Well, let's tell you that story because origin stories they give us our DNA.
Yes.
Okay? So we just celebrated our fifth anniversary. So you'd have
Okay.
to go back a little more than 5 years.
You're right.
In Angel, our story started in a small log cabin in the woods. No, no, not really. It started in suburban Long Island in a town
Okay.
called Huntington. And where were you, pal?
I was in a hundred high school. I'm gonna be in my last year of school.
So
Okay.
John's in his last year of school. And like everybody else, he's trying to figure out what comes next. What do I do
Right.
next? And what
Right.
were you looking at?
I look at job program and school. I don't like the option I don't like.
And here's the reality, right? John has Down syndrome.
Okay.
There just aren't many good options available to people with differing abilities.
Right.
The unemployment rate is double the national average, but worse than that, fewer than 1 in 5 people with a disability are employed.
Okay.
That's a terrible number.
Yeah.
So you didn't see anything you liked, right?
Right.
But John here, he's a natural entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see anything you liked. What were you going to do?
I want to create one. I want to make one.
Make your own job. And
Make
what
you.
did you tell me?
I said I want to go abandoned with my dad. I want a nice brothers abandoned together.
And I'm a lucky man, Angel. I've got
Yeah.
3 sons. John is the youngest of those. And this is one I can work with. So he was the one who said, let's go into business together. And
Wow.
ultimately, whose idea was it to sell socks?
Just my idea. I want to sell Christian socks. Buy socks. It's fun. It's colorful. It's creative. I'll always let me be me. I want great socks my whole life. I'm looking around, look for it.
We used to drive around looking for these crazy socks.
Really?
So we figured if John loved them that much, surely we could find our
Yes.
tribe and others would love them that much too.
Absolutely.
So the approach we took was the lean startup approach. Let's get something up and running and we'll test the idea to see if it worked. So John had the name.
I got a name, a website.
We built our website
Right.
on the Shopify platform. We convinced a couple of suppliers to sell us some inventory. We're
Okay.
bootstrapping, so you got to make do with the resources you have. The
Yeah.
only marketing we did was to set up a Facebook page, and I would take out my cell phone and we made videos. And who was in those videos?
I am. I got the stocks.
Of-
More stock.
And
Yeah.
word began to spread.
Mm.
So what day did we open?
We opened on a Friday, December 9th, 2016.
Wow.
And we
Okay.
didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
We were very fortunate. We got 42 orders the first day.
Wow.
And we said, okay, most of these, and this makes sense, most were local. Most were in the town of Huntington. You know, he was in a high school. That's where we lived. People knew us.
Yeah.
So what did we do with those first orders?
We do a home delivery.
We got red boxes. We put the socks in the boxes. We said it needs something else. So we put in a thank you note, a handwritten
Yep.
thank you note from John. And we got candy. We got bags of Hershey's Kisses. Poured those in, loaded up the car. We drive around. And you knocked on
I'm going
doors.
to get doors.
Sometimes we were out at 10:30 at night and John's knocking on doors. But
Wow.
how's the customers respond?
Customers loved it, and they took a photo, took a picture, and posted on a social media. A word again express.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we got started. And by doing that, you know, we learned some things. One,
One, people want to buy socks.
by the end of that month, we had sold $13,000 worth of socks. So we knew
Right.
we had something.
Wow.
Two, people want to buy socks from me.
Yeah, they related to John. They liked the personal touch.
Right.
They liked
Yeah.
the fact we had already pledged 5% to the Special Olympics, 5% of our earnings.
Absolutely.
And people, and this surprised us a little, people were very emotional. They responded to the fact that a young man with Down syndrome was starting this business.
Yeah.
But the other thing, you learn by doing. So we learned that this young man,
And this is old man.
this old man, we could sell socks.
Yep. And you can sell socks to anybody, and not just any socks. They're John's Crazy Socks.
Yes.
There's nobody else out there that has that name, and that's what I love about it. Now, when you talk about that giving back program, talk a little about to our audience about that giving back program.
Well, let's put this first in some context, if that'd be okay.
Yeah.
We've created a slightly different type of business model.
Okay.
It's a social enterprise. So we have both a social and a business purpose, and they're indivisible. They feed off of each other.
Okay.
Everything comes down to one mission:
I spread happiness.
spreading happiness.
Spreading happiness.
And we do that. We built it on 5 pillars.
It's spreading hope. Fun, give it back. Fun product you can love and make it personal.
And making this a great place to work. So
Oh,
in
man.
those, if you look at those 5, right, I'll walk through it kind of quickly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, making it a great place to work. If we're spreading happiness, we got to start here.
Right.
If we
That's
want to
right.
make customers, the community happy, our colleagues have to be happy working here.
That's first. Yep. I believe
Making
that.
a personal connection, we're always creating customer experiences.
That's
So
beautiful.
to this day, we still put a thank you note and candy in every package. And yes, we've shipped 365,000 packages to 88 different countries.
Wow.
But if we get an order between our office and our home, what are you doing with that order?
I do home delivery.
Still doing home deliveries.
Still doing home deliveries.
Anything
Wow.
we can do to make that personal connection.
Absolutely.
And then the fun products you can love. Here's a very cool thing. When we started, we could put all the different socks we had on one table.
Hmm.
Today, we have over 4,000 different sock styles.
That's crazy.
That makes John here the owner of the world's largest sock
That's
store.
right.
That's right.
Very cool, right?
Yes.
But that we have a social mission, but the e-commerce part has to be really good. We have to have a great website. We
Yeah.
have to have great selection. We have to have great products. We have over 29,000 five-star reviews.
Hmm.
And we have to have great service. We do same-day shipping. An order comes in today, it's going out today. We do better shipping than Amazon. And Jeff Bezos is not putting a thank you note and candy in those packages.
No, that what makes you different. Yeah.
But then there's the giving back, and that's baked into everything we do.
Okay.
We start by pledging 5% of our earnings to the Special Olympics. And why the Special Olympics?
I am better Olympic athlete.
Athlete,
We go on to create products that raise awareness, celebrate causes, and raise money for those causes. So, what was the first awareness sock you made?
I'm down into awareness socks.
Down syndrome awareness socks, and these raise money for the National Down Syndrome Society. We have autism awareness socks.
At cerebral palsy, we have a healthcare superhero
Healthcare
socks.
superhero socks that
I
we made to say thank you to frontline
Yep.
workers. You mentioned the cancer socks. We do have breast cancer awareness socks, but we also now work with the American Cancer Society
Hmm.
on their Goal Together campaign to fight pediatric cancer. We sponsor an Autism Can Do scholarship. So all of these things are part of the way of us saying thank you, of showing gratitude.
Absolutely.
And it's not, well, let's wait to the end of the year, see how much money we made, and we'll write a check. It's baked into everything we do. It's an
Everything.
upfront promise. Right? And then
Wow.
inspiration and hope. More than half of our colleagues have a differing ability. And we want to show the world what they can do. So we create content all the time.
Right.
We host school tours and work groups.
Speaking engagement.
Do speaking engagements, advocacy work.
Yeah.
We've testified twice before Congress. We've
I've seen
spoken
that.
at the United Nations. All that rolls up to John's Crazy Socks. So that when a customer buys from us, they're not just getting socks.
Mm-mm.
They're sharing that experience. They get a package with the thank you note and the candy, and they know they're helping us hire people with different abilities. They're helping us give back.
That's right.
And most of all, they're spreading happiness.
Yes, and I could testify that with my own. I have here, like I said before, my daughter she ordered some ducky socks.
Wow.
And so the breast cancer awareness socks, and of course I have like some no-show socks that I love. That these are kind of hard to find, to be honest. You don't find this at a normal store here, any local store. So, I got my order, and by the way, I said thank you for the Skittles because I did get my thank you card and my Skittles. So that was wonderful. Thank you so much, and I appreciate that.
That's great.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, like I said, when this is go to cause, and I seen your website. Your website is very easy to move around. You have a lot of options. I'm looking here at the website right now, and I told my wife, I said, now that I've found this, and you guys found me through Podmatch, I am not going to buy socks anywhere else because when it comes to Christmas or any birthdays or holidays, I have somewhere where I could buy my socks, and it's not just that I'm or is it contributing to your business, it's because there's a cause behind my purchase. There's my purchase is going to go to either Special Olympics, like you said, or it's going to go to any other breast cancer awareness or any cause like that, or even Down syndrome. So that's why I'm always a fan of that. And that's why I didn't even hesitate to make my first purchase when I first met you and found you on the email that you
Well,
sent me.
we thank you. That's the way we want to be. We're in this for the long haul.
Yeah,
We're not just looking for a transaction, take your money. We're building relationships.
exactly,
We're very grateful. We have very happy customers who keep coming back and rebuying from us.
exactly. Yeah.
We work hard to earn that, right, buddy?
Absolutely, Dad.
Right. He's a sock tycoon.
Now, this thing that I see here, it says that a lot of people know him because John became sock buddies with President George H.W. Bush. Can you share a little experience about that?
I'm
Sure.
sure I just my idea. I want to send him a buck of socks, and I know President Bush wearing my socks,
So
and
we saw a picture, an
yes.
article about the former president and how he
Oh,
liked to
okay.
wear crazy socks. John said, we should send him some socks.
I did, and
So we did. We sent him socks. And then we got a call from his office saying the president loved that. Could we get more? We sent him
Wow.
more socks. He then sent John some socks.
yeah, he sent me a sock, and he
He wrote to John.
he did.
And on World Down Syndrome Day back in 2018, the former president wore John's Down syndrome superhero socks and tweeted out a picture of that saying, thank you to my friend John Cronin. And here was a very important connection. President Bush, this is Bush the elder, he
Yeah.
signed the Americans with Disabilities Act. And that changed the world for millions of people, including people like John. It opened
Yeah.
education opportunities for him. Without that, there'd be no John's crazy socks.
That's right.
But then, when his wife passed away, when Barbara Bush passed away,
Yeah.
the office called again and said the president and the family would like to wear socks to honor Mrs. Bush
Hmm.
and her commitment to literacy. So we sent them some book socks made by one of our
Yeah.
suppliers, Mod Socks. We sent them the book socks. And the day of her funeral, he wore those. And the only communication he had with the outside world was to tweet out a picture of the socks he got from John.
Wow.
And we've turned those into awareness socks, and they raise money for the Barbara Bush Family Literacy Foundation. So it was pretty special that a president reached out to John, and John could be there.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's amazing. That's an amazing
Right.
story.
I mean, you.
That is an amazing story. That's why I wanted to share that because I read that. I was like, wow, I can't believe that. That's awesome. I mean, imagine the president of the United States receiving that gift and sending you socks as well. So what's next for Mark and John as far as John's crazy socks? Like what are your expectations in the next few years?
Well, we want to grow the business so we can reach more people. Our overall strategy is drive the mission. And as we do that, that drives the brand. And
That's right.
that then enables us to reach and sell more people, and it feeds off of each other, right? So we want to expand where we're available. I can tell you for 2022, we have 4 main goals. One,
Okay.
we're going to grow our direct online business.
Okay.
2, we're developing our B2B business. We've done this for several years. Companies or people call us up. We make custom socks. We do special gift programs for them. But we want to grow that business and actually market it.
Okay.
So that's an important thing. We make custom socks for companies to give out to their employees or give out as part of a conference. We're making them for colleges now. Holy Cross College raised $200,000 by giving a pair of custom-made socks to every donor to the school.
Wow.
We do special gift packages. So that's growing the B2B business. And we want to enter the wholesale chain. So that's 3, is start shipping wholesale by October. We're already going to be added to Macy's.com and Kohl's is going to have us in 600 stores for the
What?
fourth quarter. And we have a special arrangement with Zappos where we're selling through
Oh yeah,
Zappos. So
yeah.
we'll be growing there. Um, and the fourth, we're going to enroll a program called JCS Champions. And the idea is to put people with a differing ability into business. We're going to give them a business in a box so they can set up a micro business. And we're going to start enrolling people in October.
Mm-hmm.
Over 5 years, we're going to put 1,000 people into business.
Wow, 1,000 people into business. That's
Right.
awesome.
So that's our, you know, that's our approach for this year. But we,
Right.
as John says, we're just getting started, right? The way, we would talk about this at a management meeting today. The more we do for the mission, the more that drives our brand, the more
Yep.
that drives sales. The more sales we have, the more profit we can have. And that then enables us to do more with our mission. It all
That's right.
feeds each other.
Wow, man, that's awesome, Mark. I'm so happy. I'm glad for you guys, man. I wish you nothing but the best. My prayers to you and your family and John and that you have many more, success not only in the business but also the way that you're helping employ, other people that are in need to, stay busy and be in that business. So I appreciate that. That's wonderful.
We're very fortunate.
Yes, yes, you are. Well, John and Mark, thank you guys. I'll let you go. I know you guys have a busy schedule ahead. I know you have a lot of business to do and whatnot, but thank you so much for your time. John, happy birthday. I hope
Thank you
you
very
have,
much.
you're welcome. Many, many more birthdays to celebrate with your family, your friends, your business, and nothing but a lot of success for you guys. Okay.
Great. Well, thank you, Angel.
You're
Thank you, sir.
welcome. Absolutely, and I'm looking forward to my next order sometime this year and see what candy surprise and thank you note I get. And I'll definitely going to be tagging my socks. So guys, I invite you to look up John's Crazy Socks. I already got my first order, and as soon as I have my daughter put them on and my wife put hers on, I'm gonna send a photo. I'm gonna hashtag in all the social media accounts
Thank
with
you.
Thank you
John
so
Crazy
much.
Right?
Socks.
Because, like we say, when you buy those, you're going to get great socks. You're going to help us hire people with different abilities.
Right.
You're going to help us give back. Most of all, they're going to make you feel good. You're going to be
Yes,
happy.
And
absolutely.
I can put a plug here. If you're watching, please check out at John's Crazy Sock.com.
It's all
Yes.
those young entrepreneurs out there that
Right.
Angel is talking to.
Absolutely. And that's I have the website right here,
Thank you.
johnscrazysock.com. Yes. So I'm gonna have the link down below on the YouTube, and I'm gonna tag all of
Right.
the social media audio and everything. I'm gonna tag you guys shortly once I get everything uploaded and tag you on Facebook,
That's
Twitter,
great. And we'll
Instagram.
share it as well. This is great.
No, this is wonderful, Mark. Thank you so much. I'm so privileged to have you guys. Blessings, you guys all. You guys take care, okay?
All right.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thank you, guys. Take care. Happy birthday, John. Have a great birthday,
Thank you
okay?
very much.
Bye.
You're welcome. Bye bye. All right, folks. So there you have it. John'sCrazySocks.com. Like I said, I already have my order here. My family and I, we got our socks here ready to go. Brand new, outside the box, and I got my Skittles. So I'm excited. Of course, Valerie ate the Skittles. She got to them before I did. But guys, go ahead and follow them on all the social media platforms. They have even on Tuesday they spread happiness. I believe on Tuesdays they have live where they have John spreading out happiness, and that's what it's all about. It's about being happy and excited for this business. So show your support on all the social media accounts. They are there. So go ahead and follow them and like, share this stream so they could get more business, and not just more business but what's behind the business. All right, guys, so thank you for joining the podcast. I want to leave you guys with a positive verse, and it's in Psalms 126:5, and it says, those who plant in tears will harvest with shouts of joy. So there you have it, guys. Thank you so much. Go ahead and follow John Crazy Socks on all those social media platforms. Trust me, you're gonna love these socks. There's all kinds of socks. They have a whole variety for Valentine's. Right now, they have a special with Valentine's. They have a special on all the seasons, Easter, you name it, Christmas. So don't buy your socks nowhere else. Go to the website and show your support. All right, guys. Thank you. God bless you, and I'll see you on the next episode. Stay safe and have a great week. Thank you.